Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Last time we finished up the events almost of what we were supposed to do involving Mushroom Rock. The one thing I forgot to do is as soon as you get back to the airship, you watch the Crimson Sphere and you go back and you get Clasko. I forgot to go talk to Clasko. So that's the only thing I forgot to do up there. I believe he's upstairs. Hello, there he is.
Why won't the room stop shaking?
I don't know why we need this dialogue, but it's on the list of things you need in order to get 100%. So, there's that. What am I doing on items here? Yeah, I don't need to sell stuff yet. Yeah, I did a lot of the kind of the battle-heavy sections of the Chapter 1 in the kind of the first half there. The second half, there's a lot less of it, and you don't have to do nearly as much exploring. It's basically just go from place to place, watch some cutscenes, talk to a few people, and then move on from there. Let's go, go, go. Alright, we can do that. So the next place, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, is Guadosalam. Enter by airship.
Guadosalam, home of the Guado. You remember, right?
It's hard to forget.
The Guado are no longer here. Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira. They have a point, but it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
Yes, this area has changed quite a bit. And if you recall, those look familiar. Unfortunately, those guys look familiar too, though I wish I could forget them. And no one in Spira knows how to dress. Doesn't make any sense. There is, I guess, publicity stuff to do here. New. Sitting next to there, so we want the first one for you. Awesome. Oh, I think that was this little kid here was the one I was talking to there. Not this guy. Yeah, it's not this guy. It's this girl that has that option. So there's that because she's supposed to be a little girl. There is no matchmaking section there. Let's see. Go into the inn. There should be somebody in here to talk to. The innkeeper. Publicity. You want number 2. Now, I don't know what they can do with the data right now. I will save before doing it. After we do the events here, I can go double check kind of off screen and see if there's anything we can do there. Nothing publicity with you. Thanks to the L bed, huh? Okay. Are they now? No solicitors. Okay, so we can't go there. What about you? What do you have to say? Hang out for sphere hunters now, eh? No getting into this house. Well, I guess we can't do that yet. Yeah, it's locked. We can't get in. No treasure chest over here. Just somebody hiding out in the woods. And no, I don't want you to restart my other computer so that I can't check my guide. That's not going to help. There is a secondary cutscene, well, for coming up here.
The Far Plane, a place that unites the living with their memory of the dead. I've thought about going in so many times, hoping that I might see you there, but I never have. I think I probably never will.
Don't have the guts, eh? Only the Guado know how it might be restored. So yeah, the Far Plane is inaccessible pretty much for the whole game, which for something that was a really interesting idea earlier on, I really wish they would have given us more of a chance to do something with it, but they don't. Okay, so there's nothing with you. Publicity with you, you want the third option. What do you have to say? Good for him. Unfortunately, it means you guys talk too much. Ah. So this place has something to do with Tobley. And this treasure chest is empty. I think it later gets filled, and you can get a specific item out of it. But anyway, nothing else we can do here for now. And so we've done that. Going to the item shop here. There should be 2 people to talk to on here. This guy, you want to choose the 4th option. What do you have to say? Not a thing in the shop worth buying. Prices are double for you. Nice. And you, 2nd option. Let's see what you got. Let's see here. We've got guards against pointless. As I talked about before, that status, I believe, is experience to 0. Instant death. It's rare to get something like that so early on in a game. Guards against petrification. Guards against slow and stop. And add silence to attacks and skills. It is really rare to get something like this early in the game, but it's also way too much money right now. And you do not want to waste your money on it right away. Eventually, we will have enough money that we can do that, but right now, not so much. Do I need to sell any of this stuff? Not for now. Oh yeah, the accessories we got. Guards against itchy. I think that just means you can't do any action except sphere change and run away. The status effects in this game are weird. And this is guards against sleep and poison, so that's nice. I'm not going to sell any of my accessories yet, or any of my items. We will wait up and do that in a bit. But I believe that's pretty much all we can do here in Guadosalam. There is one other person to do PR with, and that person is just outside here. And that person, I believe, is an old lady out here. I don't think there are any treasures in there. Let's see here. So you want option 1 and matchmaking 5. Okay, sure you would have. Mugged by bandits. Took almost everything. Somehow, considering you're right outside Guadosalam, I have a feeling that it might have been the LeBlanc Syndicate, but I don't know. Alright, so now that we've done that, we should be able to save, and we should have gone up another % to 19. So let's see if we've done everything right. Yeah! We're on track. So now that I've saved, I said I was going to do this off screen, but I can do this on screen too, whatever. Got any data? Nothing new at the moment. Okay. This is something to do with Chapter 2, I believe, and so we'll be able to do something with it then. Don't worry about it until then. Also, don't worry too much about trying to pay off Owaka's debt there, either. Well, we already kind of figured that out. Jacked an empty house, huh? Well, kinda, yeah. She jacked the biggest house in the entire area. Alright, just checking my list here real quick. Well, let's go back to Gagazet. Sure, why not?
The Ronso still live here on Mount Gagazet. Kimari is their elder now, and he's working hard to unite his people. Still, it seems much quieter here than it used to be. Maybe because summoners no longer come here to climb the sacred mountain.
So there are no items in either Guadosalam or Mount Gagazet, so we don't have to actually do any exploring.
Yuna look well. Kimari glad.
Yay, Kimari's back.
How you been, Kimari? What's it like being an elder?
Elder's job difficult. Kimari troubled.
Hello.
Elder, Lian and Aid not here. Children have left mountain, gone to search for Elder's horn.
Oh.
What's going on?
Lian and Aid still pups, but bear Ronso future. Say they search for a way to fix Kimari's broken horn.
If Kimari act like true Elder, these things not happen.
Maybe so.
Kimari?
High Summoner Yuna, it is Garrick's honor.
Nice to meet you.
Garrick, no Yuna saved Spira, but Ronso not saved yet.
Okay, now the whole point of coming here at this point, other than the completion percentage, is to set up getting a dress sphere later in the game. At least I believe it is. And let's see. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to reread over the thing because they've got a list of the responses you're supposed to make to the different Ronso around here, except this one, which is included in the paragraph above for some reason. Select option 2 that will take care of Leon and Aid. And this will set up us getting a dress sphere as well as a number of other things. I think we get some garment grids out of it too, but anyway, let's talk to Kimari.
Worried about Leon and Aid, but Kimari cannot leave mountain. If Yuna find Leon and Aid, bring them back to Gagazet.
All right.
Yuna,
Is everything okay?
Kimari troubled. Ronso youth grow horns of hatred for Guado.
Okay. Let's see. I believe typically the option is usually the middle one, or like the middling option, even if it's not the one in the middle of the options. You know, don't be too nice, but don't be too mean either. In this case, you got to learn to deal with these things.
Yuna, Kimari sorry. Whining make Kimari small.
Cheer up, Kimari.
Yeah.
Yuna, Kimari sorry.
Okay, we already heard
Cheer
that.
up, Kimari.
Yeah, shut up. All right, for you, I believe it's please help Kimari. Leave it to the goal. Okay, so that's this option. There we go. So basically, we just have to talk to all these guys and get different options out of them. This one, I will never forget their sacrifice. And you don't have an option there. Who else can we talk to around here? I'm sure you're right. Is a good option there. Garrick doesn't have an option there. I can only imagine how you must feel. Now, where are the others? You. This one, I wouldn't forgive them either. Never forgive. And we already talked to you. And I believe that's all of them, except, yeah, they kind of screw you over with this one. We want to go to Faith's Scar, I believe. There are no treasures at all in Gagazet, and I won't be kind of going through to explore anything. But yeah, there is one guy up here, and talk to him once, and then you get your option set. Change for the better, I hope. Now, there are new enemies probably around here, but I'm not going to be going after them or trying to fight them or anything like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got all the different dialogue from all the different Ronso around here. You want to make sure you get all of them, because I know there's 2 around here early on. So yeah, we got them all. Cool. So yeah, basically that's all you need to do there. As far as enemies go, we'll end up running into most of the other enemies in different areas anyway. The bully cap is still here. Another helm enemy we've run into is here. Ahriman, which is an evil eye enemy, is still here. They're all basically the same as you would expect. There's another fly eye, which is another evil eye type enemy. Another flan, which is pretty obvious. It's an ice flan. It's weak to fire. Let's see here. There's the blade enemy that we ran into before in Moonflow. And there's a White Fang, which is a wolf-type enemy. He's not weak to anything, but he has 378 HP, 1412 when he oversouls. And there is one other new enemy that we will definitely be running into, because I actually have to go find that one enemy, because he's got something I want to learn. So I will find him. All the other enemies I'll be running away from. And yeah, let's go find him real quick here.
Let's finish this lickety-split!
Think we can break our record?
Alright,
just
there we
win.
go. We finally found him. That took a little longer than I wanted to. He seems to be easier to encounter, or at least I actually found him while exploring the cave as opposed to the mountainside. The Proto Chimera here has the Absorb ability, which I would like to learn for everybody. I think he's got 420 HP or something like that. I actually moved the guide that I had set up there with his notes on it. He uses the same abilities as you might expect. I'll do the rest of this off screen since there's no real point in waiting. But let's take a look at White Wind here. How much do we get healed from White Wind? So yeah, it is 3/8 of your maximum HP. So we got 2 of the 3, so it's just Riku that's left. Let's see here. Proto Chimera, 420 HP for normal, 1680 for Oversoul. He is not weak to anything in particular. But yeah, for how cheap White Wind is, it is really, really worthwhile using, and it's cheap, doesn't cost a lot, restores statuses and heals everybody. Very nice ability to have. Do I have anything that does that extra damage to you? No, not yet. Well, I was about to cut that off, but sure, why not? That works too. And he's gone. Go. Oh yeah, just so you know, the water that used to be down there, it's gone. And turn off encounters. I don't need to run into any more enemies. Normally I wouldn't fight any enemies here anyway, but I especially don't want to because I ended up gaining a bunch of extra experience when I was doing Creature Creator, which I didn't in my test run. So I'm trying to keep my levels relatively low while still gaining additional AP so that I can level up. So right now I'm running away because I'm a little kind of over leveled because I used all that triple AP stuff from before. Anyway, what do you got to say? Takes his duty so seriously. This is true. This is true. Alright, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to head to Luca, but the quest there is a little on the long side and it's going to take too long, so I'm just going to call it a day now. And let's see. So in order for doing... see here, Mount Gagazet, it's another 0.4%, just like Guadosalam, and Luca gives us 1.6%, so we should be up 2 full percentage points from where we are now once we get there. That will be all done in the next episode there. Luca might take the whole episode. If not, we might have time to run over and do some stuff in Bavel as well. So anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.